Expedition log, day 30. My expedition has come to a standstill for the moment. I've fallen ill and have been bedridden for a 10-day. Thankfully, the people of Woodstone have let me rest at the inn. The clerics and healers are working tirelessly to tirelessly to cure my ailment. Greetings, primates, and welcome back to Thespa. It seems like our good friend Ruprect has fallen a bit under the weather. Hopefully he can get better soon. In the meantime, I feel it's only appropriate that we help the people of Woodstone out as they look after our friend. I've just been going around doing some minor detail work here or there. I've gone through and I've put some shroom lights underneath all of this moss carpet, and I'm just switching out some torches that I put in under there for glowstone. I'm doing glowstone because I ran out of shroom lights. Just making sure this place looks a little bit nicer and safe. I've gone through and added in some rooted dirt in here because it just looks better. Oh, I forgot about you. Last episode, we kind of neglected Woodstone's development other than pure aesthetics. This episode, however, Woodstone is going to get a major overhaul. This episode is all about getting Woodstone populated. First things first, let's do some planning. As you can see, primates, I've started planning out the rest of Woodstone, and there's a lot more planning to do. Eventually, it's going to spread all throughout this area, and those woods have got to go. I've actually already started clearing them out, but here's what I've got planned thus far. Over here, this is going to be our Apothecary. This is essentially going to be our potion manufacturing area. Someone's got to come up with a medicine to help good old Ruprect. Over here is our church, temple, cemetery, religion hub of Woodstone. This is where those clerics Ruprect mentioned would be working and staying. They'd be working hand in hand with the healers at the Apothecary to come up with the required medicines for the town of Woodstone. And out that way is going to be residences and stores and farms and what have you. This is like the main commercial hub of Woodstone. Well, primates, enough prattling on, and let's get started. Primates, I can't tell you how pleased I am with this series as a whole and this church. I designed this build myself. It's absolutely amazing. And in the process of designing this, it made me reflect on what it's like to be a creator. I'm currently talking with my sister, who is an absolute phenomenal artist, and she's helping me redesign my logo. And just the process of designing the church and my logo has allowed me to reflect on the process of creation and how it's one edition after another edition after another. And you're never going to get it right off the bat. I can't tell you how many redesigns I did of this church I can't tell you the number of redesigns for the logo my sister and I have gone over. And that can be rather scary for someone just starting off, because you want to get it right the first time. I kid you not. I am of the mindset of, if you can't get it right the first time, don't even bother. I'm the kind of student who hands in a full draft, full finished paper for their rough draft. And that's not how you become a creator. No, it's iteration after iteration. School has taught me that. YouTube has taught me that. My other hobbies have taught me that. I'm a huge nerd. I love playing Dungeons and Dragons, and Dungeons and Dragons is what gave me the inspiration for Thespa. This is my D&D world that I'm building. I'm also a huge improv comic. I absolutely love just coming up with random wacky stuff with my friends. It's absolutely amazing, but those all combine to make me. Improv has taught me to be confident in your choices. Even if it's wacky, even if it doesn't make sense in the moment, make a decision, make a choice, and those around you will help you make it the best it can be. YouTube has taught me there is a back button. I can say something absolutely wacky and ridiculous and just leave it on the editing floor. That's one of the bonuses YouTube has in regards to improv. Improv, you don't get that. But I don't care. In improv, I don't care. I have friends to help me. YouTube, I'm on my own. So I have the editor as my fellow improver. Minecraft, there's always a pickaxe. I can always tear down something I don't like. But even then, there's always what I like to call design opportunities. I spent some time in Georgia, and while there, a wonderful gentleman let me use his lathe, and he talks about how in turning wood, you let the wood decide where to go. You have no idea where a project is going to go when you first start. You let each individual step guide you. It's amazing the places your own creativity can take you. Being a creator and being creative is being unafraid to make mistakes. It's being unafraid to look a little foolish. That's something that I've had to learn the hard way. And always take advice from others. You never know whether or not someone's ideas, concepts, suggestions are good or not. I can't tell you how many times a good friend of mine has suggested I do an improv scene one way versus the way I actually did it. And then I give it a try the next time I'm in the scene, and they're right. Why is it that whenever I decide to build with copper, I never have enough? Despite the lack of the roof, this build is actually most of the way done. I've got a few things here or there on the inside to put together. I just love how this build came together. I love the little pulpit with the candles. The candles honestly make the build. There is actually a purpose to this build other than just looking pretty. By far one of the best mechanics in Minecraft to get you up and going, or just getting materials in general, are villagers. Villagers are game breaking. Half the reason why I have my pumpkin and melon farm and traders. However, I've got 4, and that's not enough. Another thing about the trading economy is you can lower their prices. To do that, though, you have to have the villagers zombified and then cure them. That's what this area is for. Converting my villagers to and from zombies. However, now I'm gonna need a source of villagers. That brings me to my next project, the basement of the inn. In here, I'm going to be putting in a villager breeder. So villagers will be bred underneath the inn, transferred underground via a rail system into my lovely chapel, where they will be converted into zombies and then back. So that way their trades will be phenomenal. And then they will be released into Woodstone. Now, they're not going to be released the normal way. No. This is going to be a fun way. Each villager will be born into the world of Woodstone through the well. That's right. There's going to be a well here that's going to spit out villagers. It's going to be awesome. Go away. You guys are ruining my video. What did I tell you? Go away. You too. Gosh, so rude. Anyone familiar with how converting villagers works understands that there's one crucial ingredient I left out, and that's potions. That's where the Apothecary comes in. Underneath the Apothecary will be a constant flow of potions needed to convert my villagers to and from zombies. As you can see, I've got some big plans in regards to populating Woodstone. I'm sorry. We're not accepting visitors right now. Be gone, foolish peoples. Ouch, I'm being shot. Whatever will I do? Wait for you to fry, that's what. I've completely forgotten what I was saying. This whole project is going to take quite a few episodes, but I think it's important to at least get started. And where best to get started than at the very beginning of the entire process. It's all gone, primates. Literally everything is gone. I was out exploring. I found a desert temple. I went to go raid the desert temple. I got down into the desert temple. I broke the pressure plate so that way the TNT wouldn't get set off. And a creeper drops right in front of my face, blows up the TNT, and blows up all my stuff. So yeah, it's all gone. Luckily, I have an extra pair of elytra and a lot of diamonds left over, so it's not a complete loss. I can still get what I want back. It's just freaking annoying! On the plus side, I found a underwater ruin. In there were a bunch of drowned, 2 of which had tridents. First one I killed gave me a trident. I got some work to do getting geared back up. I did not just do that. Anyone want a helmet? There were 60 diamonds! 60! I'm just gonna... I don't know what you're talking about. I made 1 helmet. Give me time while I recover. I'm all shiny again! Yippee! It took me like a full day, but I finally have my stuff back. I'm running into another slight issue. I have these. Kind of useless without rockets. I think we might have to put a delay in our villager infrastructure as we get a renewable supply of gunpowder. But that's a job for future Are You Primed to deal with. I'm here in the old bee room, and it's time to get building on a breeder. And that should do it for the most part. I might have to go in and remove the beds while I get the villagers in here, but aside from that, breeder's pretty much done. All I gotta do now is put in the crops. And the villagers. That's gonna be the most annoying part of this. A miracle has occurred, primate. I have villagers, and the best part is, it was surprisingly easy. Anyway, let's see if this thing works. Are you guys gonna fall in love and start breeding? Or do you need privacy? It'll probably be a while. It's happening, primates. I saw them. Where are the hearts? I want hearts. I want babies. I left you alone for an hour. More than. Think I can hit the bat? Nope. I never said with what. Hearts. Hearts. Need the babies. Meca de bebés. ¿Dónde están, niños? To my Spanish-speaking viewers, lo siento, no hablo mucho español. Fine. Be that way. I'll just wait. Again! Primates, I'm a moron. I've been sitting here for hours waiting for these guys to breed, and they finally just bred, as you saw. And here was the culprit. That guy. Right there. The villagers didn't think they could get into the beds because of that stupid slab, and as such, they weren't breeding. I love my wife. She pointed that out to me. I have a baby now. Whoa. You two have been busy. My little babies are all grown up. So this design of villager breeder is one that I saw from Logical Geek Boy. Any design of a farm or a build that I use that is not my own, I will leave a link in the description. We've done a lot today, primates. We've lost all our stuff. We got it all back. We built a chapel, which, by the way, actually has a roof now. Yeah. Ooh. Gotta update this. Ooh. Pretty. And now we have a villager breeder under the inn ready to help populate Woodstone. And we actually have our first resident. Hello! It's Tanith. I forgot what I named it. Tanith is the cook here at the inn. And I'm planning on naming pretty much everyone else. Hopefully, as we work to improve Woodstone, Ruprect will feel better. If you liked the video, please do leave a like. Comment any suggestions for this series in the comments below. Please subscribe so that way you don't miss the next episode. This has been Are You Prime, and I'll see you next time.